Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lindy Sherries. In this channel, we talk about making money online, owning your time, and chasing your purpose. And I post videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays. In today's video, I'm going to talk about buying a domain and the reasons why you need a domain. So first question is, what is a domain? So a domain name is the address of your website that people type in the browser URL bar to visit your website. So in simple terms, if your website was a home, then your domain name will be its address. So it's usually typed as an IP address. So what's an IP address? It's just like your home address, but then in internet terms, we use IP address. So how do you find this IP address? So you basically register a domain and find an IP address. It's just like your address in the internet. And then from there, when people type, and then they will type and it will connect to your IP address. And then after creating a domain, you'll get a domain name, and that's the name that people will see. Because imagine if people were to type their IP address like 66.249.67.1, people wouldn't know or wouldn't remember how to get that address. But then if they were to type a name like maybe www.lindysherries.com, then that's a domain name that they can find. So we need a domain name for such reasons. Next question is, how do you buy a domain? So you can buy a domain name from one of the many domain registrars out there. So they typically go from maybe some $3 up until 10 and 20. It depends with that domain name register. So I do recommend Bluehost because that's what I'm currently using. So, and you will find a link on the description. So you can just click there and then it will take you straight to Bluehost. And please note that I do get some commission, but it won't cost you extra. And that's what I recommend. You can use them since I already use them. So say you do own a domain somewhere with some other company and you want to move it to Bluehost. Yes, that is possible. You can move your domain name from your hosting provider into Bluehost. So it is a simple process, and I do have a video that you can just click and it will show you exactly how to transfer your domain to Bluehost. So all you need to do is just to buy a domain with Bluehost, clicking my link, and then after I'll take you through the steps of how to transfer it from your domain. And the reason why you would want to do that is because Bluehost they are very, very professional, and they do assist. They even have a chat service. So if you get stuck, you can just chat with them, and that chat service, they respond fast. So I would really and highly recommend that you use them. And why would you need a domain? You need a domain to create a website or to create your blog, or you can even upload your app files so that you can run your application. So what are the benefits of getting the right domain? So the benefits is it's easy to remember domain name. So a good domain name will be easy to remember. And also they improve search engine ranking, because remember there's other sites out there. So if maybe you're selling clothes, remember there's lots and lots of sites which are selling clothes. So you need yours to rank higher. So that's why I say Bluehost is the best, because they do offer an add-on which you can add, which is cheap, which is called an SEO add-on, which is search engine optimization add-on. And another thing, better branding as well, and also to establish your business identity and also to separate yourselves from other websites. So the domain, it is a need. And also just remember that you're not only connecting with people local. So the more audience you will get, it depends with the type of domain. If you're going to use the .com, then you're tapping into the whole world, where you can get more customers all over the world. So you do need a website. If you're going to do a local domain, then obviously you tap into that country and also get more sales or more product or more customers. Because I mean, the number one reason why we do business is to get more conversions, more customers, so that we can make money. So there are benefits to getting a website, and you can just, if you can operate your business without having a website, but then I feel it limits you, because you can only market to certain people. But then if you have an online presence, it markets to a wider audience. All right, now let's get started, and then I'll show you how to buy the domain using Bluehost, and also how to select the name, and also how to start with your blog, and then I'll show you the templates, and I won't go into detail on how to create your website because there is a separate video for that. For now, I'm just showing you how to buy your domain, how to set up your domain, and also how to get the templates that you would use for your website. So let's just start. So if you want to get started, you will get a link on the description, and then that link will take you to the site. When you click it, it will open this, and then to get started, you just click get started. And then you then need to select, depending on the type of information you'll be putting in your website. So domain is like a landlord where you have a space to put your files. So when you put your files, so depending on the sizes as well, you check the package that you want. But then if you're just starting out, advise that you take the basic one. So you would click select. And I think this one with Bluehost, it is affordable. So that's why I recommend it. So you can either select a new domain. So you just type the name that you want. Say, for example, the name that you want is Brave. And then you will click next. Or you can select if you want it to be a .co.za, .club, or .org, or .com. So for now, let's just do .com. So I can show you that your name needs to be unique in order for you to continue. So the next step is this one. The domain name brave.com is not available for registration. So you need to select a name that is not used by someone else. So we'll go back and find something that is not used by someone. So maybe you type Brave for Women. And then when you click next, you will see that the domain is available. So this one is available. Then you will go ahead and create your account by completing these details. And then when you get to the package information, you'll click basic, and then basically this is what for 36 months. And then also the SSL key is free. And then the rest is just added stuff that you can select, but I usually just unselect, but you can just make sure that you select the one that you want, and if you don't want anything, you can just select because you're only starting. And then maybe as and when you want to add more things, you will add those things afterwards. And then you'll add your card details, and then you'll accept your terms and condition and click submit. The next step, they'll send you an email so you can confirm you can reset your password. So I'm now resetting my password and clicking next. And then I have successfully created my account, and then I click login. You must make sure you use the same password you just resetted. You're now going to the control panel. And we are now inside, so you can start building your site the way you want. There are templates which are available. So depending if you're building a website, or you're building a blog, or you're uploading an app, so you do the one. So if you are already familiar with how to build, so you just click this one. If you're not, then you click the step-by-step guide. So you can go ahead and click step-by-step. And then what kind of a site are you creating? So if you're creating an online store, you select this one, a portfolio business. But for this purpose, for me, I am creating a blog. Are you comfortable with creating websites? A little very, I'll just click a little so that they assist me in creating. And then what type of a website do they want? So they just want a detail so they can recommend the right templates. The next page will ask what would you like to add in your website. So I selected a blog, and then you can select a store if you want, and also about me, and you continue depending on what you want. And then you will go ahead and tell them a bit about yourself. And then from here, you select the theme that you want, so you can edit it. So basically, you just select what you want. If it's a So you'll use this one. If it's a blog, you'll use this one, and then you click use the whatever template you want, and then from there you start adding your photos, and make sure you download photos from websites like Pixel or Pixabay, because you do not want to be sued for using someone's picture or pic. So there's two options. You can select a free template or you can choose premium. So premium, obviously you pay, and that's the difference. And the main difference is this one, it's enhanced customization and design tool, expanded demo content to get started quickly, premium features, plugin and third-party app enhanced support, annual theme support cost starting at $49. So this one is just free to use. So you can choose the one that you want. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to ask you to subscribe, and I hope you do enjoy your day. Don't forget to comment, hit the bell notification so that I alert you when I post new videos.